Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. Today we're up under my Toyota looking at two push connect fittings or push lock fittings from Parker. One's from my turbo that drains and one's into my oil pan. I got these fittings from Ben's Force, these fittings, the black ones, not the brass ones. And I could never figure out how to get a line on there without it kinking. And what I wound up doing in the end was just taking some silicone heater hose and hose clamping it onto the fittings. But even that kinked it. Like when you take a line like this and you bend it, it just wants to kink. See, it wants to kink where my finger's at and throw hose clamps at me. And but I didn't actually discover this, but I did discover this. Because nobody told me. I just invented it. And then I looked on the internet where, you know, everything's like South Park and The Simpsons did it. But if you've put a spring inside a hose, like a radiator hose, that was my thought process. What if I put a spring on it, like a radiator hose? You can bend a hose without kinking it. So instead of doing this, I can make those tight bends without a problem. So what I'm going to do is cut this hose to length, cut this spring. This is a compression spring that I got at my local home improvement store for $4. I don't know what its intended purpose is, but I know it's doing today. But yeah, I'm going to measure that to length, for length, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to put one end on, and I'm going to jam the spring in there, or cut the spring and jam it in there, and put the other end on. And I'll bring you guys back to show you my nicely molded custom hose. This was going to be in another video. I'm actually in the middle of another video, but I figured it should stand alone so it doesn't get lost. So I'll show you guys the finished product, and this will be a real short video. Alright, pretty straightforward push lock connectors. You guys have seen me use these before. Cut my spring down. The spring can't fit through there, but it does fit through here. It's a 3/4 inch spring, 3/4 inch hose. So I'm just going to jam it in there and heat the hose up and pop this other fitting in. Alright, finished product. It's two hard 90s. That level piece might actually not be level a little bit, but that's okay. But I went from this, you know, poorly clamped piece that I just pulled off with my hand to that push connect thing that'll never come off, and hopefully won't leak. Definitely won't leak as much. So yeah, hopefully that helps you make some custom hoses for your little swap project or whatever you're working on. And I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time on the Driveway Engineer.